afternoon and welcome to the news on AYOGEN Media TV. I am Ashrifat Olakemsola. Before the news in details, let's take a quick look at the trending headlines. Retirement bombshell: 5 DCGs to lead 1,516 officers out of customs. How two elderly suspects supplied drugs to Abia school children, NDLEA. Labour knocks government as FAAC payouts hit 10.4 trillion naira. Now the news in full. The Nigerian Customs Service will lose 1,516 officers nationwide over the next 2 years of the release of statutory retirement list covering 825 officers in 2026 and 691 officers in 2027. According to the document, officers across all cadres from the rank of Deputy Comptroller General to Customs Assistant 2 will exit the service in line with statutory retirement provisions. The presidential spokesman added that during the transition period, Adeniyi would work with the Nigeria Customs Service Board to oversee critical personnel matters. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested 2 elderly men aged 84 and 75 for allegedly supplying and selling illicit drugs to teenage secondary school students in Umuahia, the Abia state capital. It disclosed that one of the teenagers, a 15-year-old senior secondary school 2 student, admitted during interrogation that the suspects regularly supplied him with drugs. Marwa noted that their efforts in reducing drug supply were being effectively balanced with the agency's war against drug abuse sensitization campaign. It charged officers across the country not to rest on their laurels in the fight against drug trafficking and abuse. Nigeria's three tiers of government received a total of 10.45 trillion naira from the Federation Accounts Allocation Committee between January and May 2026, representing a 25.85% increase from the 8.30 trillion naira shared in the corresponding period of 2025. As the Nigeria Labour Congress and private sector stakeholders criticized government at all levels over worsening living conditions, infrastructure decay and rising insecurity. Compared with the corresponding months of 2025, January 2026 allocation increased by 15.09% from 1.70 trillion naira to 1.96 trillion naira. February rose by 12.87% from 1.68 trillion naira to 1.89 trillion naira, while March jumped by 28.86% from 1.58 trillion naira to 2.04 trillion naira. 99% of those in government will not let it impact positively on the lives of Nigerians, because if they do, our lives will not be the way they are. Infrastructure all over the nations has deteriorated significantly, a source said. That'll be all for the news for now. I am Ashrifat Olakemsola. Do have a great day.